Alright guys, today I'm going to show you an easy method I like to use for killing weeds. Now, there's all sorts of products. Where'd it go? Now, what I like to do is I like to use these ready-to-spray bottles. And the reason, there's a couple reasons. One, there's no mixing involved. And two, it's a lot harder for the kids to get into this, whereas the bottles of concentrate, you know, who knows if they're gonna ever get into those. I'd rather go this method, and I don't go around killing weeds very often. You've seen my videos. Most of the time there aren't any weeds, just a little bit here and there. So rather than mixing up a whole gallon of liquid to have to store, I like to spot spray with this. Now it's got right on the handle, you can go from water to on to off pretty easily. And so I actually like doing it that method, and then it's like you're spot spraying. And I also like these because you can start out with a generic just Weed B Gun Max with crabgrass control, and that's going to kill the majority of the weeds you'll find. 200 different types of weeds it'll kill. Great, awesome. So, you know, if you don't know what the weeds are you're dealing with, most likely this is going to kill it, or it's going to kill some of the weeds of your lawn. And so you can start with that, just spray it down. Then after that, you can start to identify the different types of weeds that are having problems in your lawn. And if you do identify some, then you can go into a more specific, or the next level, if you want to call it, spray. And this one, it's a nutsedge killer. I've got some nutsedge, but it also kills, let's see, spurge and wood sorrel and chickweed and wild onion, a bunch of other things. So a lot of the stuff I'm finding in my lawn, I don't need to go get a specific spray for each of those, because this is going to cover it. This one does 50 tough weeds. So if you look at it, the other one, this one kills basically the easy ones. This one gets into harder. Then after you spray with these, you're gonna probably eventually have a weed that neither of them kills. That's where you take a lot of pictures, and then you come over to the lawn forum and you send it to us, and all us lawn geeks will look at the pictures with you and try to help you figure out what it is, and if there's a specific type of product that you want to use for it. So that's really the way I go about it, and it's pretty simple when you use this method. You don't have to have jugs of stuff sitting around, concentrates, do all this different thing. Now obviously if you've got a bigger lawn, you're going to want to use the concentrates and mix it, but for 90% of us, this is going to do. So here's how you actually use it. First, take the bottle and give it a good shake. Now, you don't need a surfactant in these because the ready-to-spray bottles are designed to be used this way. So there you go, it's that easy. Now I just did all the weeds in this front area in like 2 minutes, whereas if I had to mix it and do it that way, it would have taken 2 minutes just to read the instructions, find out how to measure. So my philosophy is to get the lawn nice and thick and growing and use pre-emergent, so I only have to spot treat weeds periodically. When you first start getting into lawn care, you're probably gonna have a ton of weeds anyways. So that big spray pattern is really easy and helpful. Most likely you're gonna get that Weed B Gun Max and just blanket spray the entire yard, and you'll be good to go. And you know, there's no harm in doing blanket sprays like that. When you hire companies to come out, they're gonna blanket spray the whole thing, so don't freak out. The key here is to kill the weeds, keep fertilizing and mowing the lawn and watering it properly, and then it'll get dense and thick and you won't have the weed issues anymore. So, and again, don't forget, if you've got weeds you're struggling with, check out thelawnforum.com. A lot of great, helpful guys there. I'm there too, but I mean, we're all lawn fanatics. We're all trying to get that perfect lawn, and it's a fun place to just chit-chat lawn stuff. So, come on by. All right, I appreciate you guys watching my videos. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff. It's what makes this really enjoyable and fun, making all these videos. And be sure to check out the ones below. Have a great day. Bye.